on this beautiful and a little cold Saturday afternoon. Tim Corso with you guys. Canfield and Salem here in boys basketball action, a non-conference battle between one AAC school and another school from the Buckeye Conference in Ohio. So we have a lot of really good athletes here tonight on the court. Canfield and Salem always producing very good basketball programs around this area. And it's going to be an exciting matchup, a Tuesday afternoon. Slated tip-off around 2:30. We got about 5 minutes, and we'll be underway. Starting lineups for each team will be announced after the national anthem, and we'll have tip-off in a few moments. And welcome back here from YSN Live. Tim Corso, moments away from tip-off here from Canfield High School between the Quakers and Cardinals. Starting lineups for both teams. For the away Quakers, number 1, Trent Fink. Number 3, Colin Risen. Number 12, Lance Bailey. 24, Camden Sampson. And 34, Evan Jones. For the Cardinals, Dom Cruz, number 0. Ben Weaver, number 1. Ben Shapiro, number 3. Number 10, Sam Castronova. And number 15, Tony Russo. And we are underway. Canfield wins a tip-in. Drew Shapiro will take it up the court to start the ball game. Weaver attacks in the paint, puts it off the glass and rims out. Hauled in by Weaver. Offensive rebound up and under off the glass, and this time gets to go. Second chance points right off the bat for the Cardinals. Cruz guards Risen. Finds Sampson, who attacks, spins toward the paint, loses the ball. Picked up by Castronova. He lost it, but then picked up by Shapiro, and here come the Cardinals up the court. Shapiro kicks to the corner. Swing the ball around. Weaver drives, puts it up, and he gets it blocked away by Risen. The steal from Shapiro and the bucket. Count the basket. He got fouled, and he goes to the line to try converting the and one.
Salem foul number 34, Evan Jones, his first personal team foul, number 1. Century should be up to the line.
First shot is off the mark, so can't convert the three-point play. And a little pressure full court for Canfield. Sampson on the drive, tosses it outside. Guarding Bailey is Russo. Bailey puts it up, and Bailey gets to go. First Salem basket goes to Lance Bailey. Quickly moving. Castronova drives, dumps it underneath to Weaver. Weaver loses it, and it goes out of bounds off of Weaver, and the Quakers have the ball. Fink tosses it to Sampson. Sampson uses the Bailey. Bailey thought about the three. He's going to take it back out. Little handoff, nearly giving it away. Sampson attacking Russo. Finds Bailey, trying to toss it in the post. Back door, Jones gives it underneath. A nice dump off, ball movement. Fink finishes it off. Tied at 4. And Weaver takes the baseline, no baseline help. 2 more points for the Cardinals. Weaver has 4 of the first 6 Canfield points. Bailey's driving, pulls up from the mid-range, gets it to go. Weaver attack, kicks to the corner, nearly threw it away. Shapiro has it. Weaver is in the corner. Weaver pulls a three, and that goes off the front of the rim and goes out of bounds off of Canfield. It'll be Salem ball, and Canfield's showing a little bit of full court pressure right now. And that's in. Felicio gets it in on his first action of the game, 8-6. Three-pointer from the top for Bailey, off the mark, rebounded by Felicio, and they're pushing it up the court. Castronova stops in transition, gives it back to Delicio. Delicio dumps underneath to Weaver, but it's deflected and tossed out to Russo. Castronova, he drives, floater is good. Ball stolen away, dumped ahead to Shapiro. Shapiro on the break, jump stops and gets blocked, but a foul call on Salem. That one's charged number 3, Risen, and going to the line for 2 will be Drew Shapiro.
Drew Shapiro at the line, shooting 2.
A few subs coming in for the Cardinals. Checking in will be 13 Bryce Roberts and 5 Ramcoon. They'll relieve Russo and Weaver. And Jones comes out for the Quakers. Second shot is good. So Shapiro splits a pair. Fink gets past Castronova, kicks it ahead and deflected. Good deflection from Delicio. Delicio 2-on-1 underneath, pocket pass, and Roberts gets the tough shot to go. And a timeout call by Coach Andrus, and we'll take the timeout with him. 3:27 left to go in the first quarter. Salem and Canfield just starting off. And we're back here on YSN Live. Bailey will inbound, gets it in to Risen. Roberts guarding Risen at the top of the key. And a 5-second call on the Quakers, and Risen wasn't aware that he was being hounded that closely for 5 seconds, and he turns it over, and Canfield gets the ball back up 7. Little float shot at the rim. Finger roll didn't go, and they're going to call a foul on the court. It's going to go on Fink. It's his first foul, and checking in for the Quakers is Deontay Steele. Steele comes in to get Risen. Castronova misses short off the iron, and that's rebounded from Sampson. Sampson finds Bailey. Bailey attacking Delicio. Backs him down, kicks out of the post, Steele drive, Steele underneath pass. Mishandled, but taken up and off the rim. That was Beck who missed, and Canfield going the other way. Roberts sets his feet, pulls the 3, misses it, but rebounded by McCoon. Shapiro attacks, kick to the corner, Delicio for 3, and that's off the rim. They're going to call a foul against Salem. That'll be tagged to Fink, so that'll be his second. And we'll see if Coach Andrus opts to take him out of the game. And he will. They're going to send Risen back in to come get Fink. Shapiro gets it in. Shapiro, ball fakes the three, he attacks, kicks to the corner. Roberts playing a little inside out. Delicio handoff back to Roberts. Robert swings to Shapiro, who kicks to the corner. Gashinova thought about it. He spins baseline, kicks it back to Shapiro in the corner, and Shapiro was standing on the line. So Shapiro and Gashinova check out. And a pass by Steele. Aaron gives it to Delicio. Delicio makes the layup on the steal, and it will be 15-6. Another timeout called by the Quakers, and we'll take that one with them. They have 3 timeouts remaining. We'll be back. And we're back here on YSN Live. 2 timeouts taken in the first quarter by Coach Andres, and we'll see if that comes back to bite him towards the end. I mean, you got to take timeouts to make adjustments, but it's a very risky thing to do, taking 2 timeouts in the first quarter. But he felt that needed to be done, and Steele pushes up the court underneath, gives it to Bailey. Bailey attacking off the dribble, kicks it back out, a 3-pointer on the way. That ball nearly banks in, but is rebounded by Roberts. And Roberts looking ahead, kicks it, and a travel called against Canfield. Nico Bondillo tried to take a couple extra steps on the catch. And they're going to call travel on Beck. Beck doesn't like the call, but it'll be Canfield basketball anyway. Roberts swings it over to Delicio. Back out top to Delicio. Delicio, little handoff action. Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebounded by McCoon, and McCoon tosses it back out to Roberts. Delicio's gonna attack, drive, and he's gonna get fouled on the floor.
Salem foul number 3, Colin Risen, his second personal team. Foul number 5, that'll send Delicio to the line. 2 shots.
Checking back in will be Jones for the Quakers. He'll come get Risen off, as that's Risen's second foul. 2 Quakers in foul trouble right now. And that one is in. A 10-point lead for the Cards. Jump ball called against Cards and against the Quakers, and the Quakers will retain possession. Underneath means the Cardinals will likely get the ball to start the second quarter, unless we get a jump ball within the last 14 seconds here. Also, we tossed in 3 for Fink. Fink misses off the rim, and it's rebounded by Jones, but he can't save it. The ball goes out of bounds. Three seconds left. Roberts attacks, it's missed, and Steele's gonna get it off. It won't count, but it's gonna be at end of the first quarter. 16-6, the Cardinals lead the Quakers after the first 8 minutes. And we're back on YSN Live. Tim Corso with you guys here from Canfield High School to start the second quarter. The Cardinals lead by 10 points, 16-6 over the Quakers. A lot of the starters back in the game for the Cardinals. Cruz pump fakes the 3, puts it down on the floor, misses it, but rebounded underneath, and a foul called against Salem. Offensive rebound was taken in by Graham Heineken. And
Salem foul number 34, Adam Jones, his second
Adam Jones, the big 6'7" forward for Salem. Someone that every high school coach has to pay attention to when scouting the Quakers. And he has 2 fouls already just a few seconds into the second quarter. We'll see if he stays in, and he will. But a team that doesn't have a ton of players dressed on the bench, you can't rely on just subbing guys in left and right. You got to hope your guys can play with those fouls and play smart. Toss underneath the Cruz, dumps it out to Weaver, swings it around Russo. Russo ball fakes, puts up for 3, misses it long, rebounded in by Weaver. He throws it back in, Cruz pulls a 3. The third one on this possession doesn't go, and it's going to be rebounded by Jones. Steele gets it ahead. Steele, 2 steps and a floater is good.
Deontay Steele.
Looks like Salem's going to put a little 3-quarter court press on. Heineken, there's a lob to Weaver. Weaver comes down with it, puts it on the court again, tries going underneath, and he gets fouled. And that one's going to go against the Quakers, number 24, which is Sampson. Sampson picks up his first foul, and that's the second team foul of the quarter already in less than a minute on the Quakers. And at this point, it's just the Cardinals out hustling and out rebounding Salem. If you allow offensive rebounds and the ball to be right underneath the basket, you're going to draw more fouls than not. Second free throw is up and good by Weaver, so he splits the pair and a 17-8 lead. Bailey's going to attack. Jones gets it, kicks it back out. Sampson nearly loses it. Got underneath, it's stolen away as he tried finding Steele. Heineken has it, looks for a point guard. Shapiro has it. Shapiro swings to Russo and back over to Shapiro. Cruz. Underneath in the paint to Russo. Russo. It's called for the 3-second violation in the paint. And it'll be Salem basketball. Checking in for the Quakers is Ty Mannion. Stolen away, though. Heineken's going to put it up, and Heineken gets to go. Graham Heineken. Stolen away again. Russo, little floater, is good. Quick points. And it looks like another timeout was taken. And it'll be charged to Salem once again. Salem takes a 30-second timeout. They only have 2 remaining in the game. 21-8, the Canfield lead. And Salem keeps turning the ball over against this Cardinal pressure. We're going to keep it here. And right now, if you're the Quakers, you got to find a way to get back in this game. You only have 8 points in nearly a quarter and a half. There's not a lot going well for them. They're not defending, they're not scoring. On the other side, Canfield is scoring and defending. And with a number of Quakers already in foul trouble, you have to wonder if Coach Cullen's going to keep the pressure on, keep pushing it in the paint and trying not to settle for the outside shots, which as Canfield is very capable of making those shots. If you want to keep the pressure on Salem, who's in foul trouble, you'll keep attacking the paint. Steele. Guarded by Heineken. And he...
Canfield foul number 33, Graham Heineken, his first personal. Team foul. Number 1, it'll be Quakers ball out of bounds.
Heikkinen guard, Steele. Steele dumps underneath. Bailey, little floater. That's good. Kicked ahead. Salem didn't get back in transition, and Castronova gets an easy 2. And say cherry picking, but that really wasn't. That was just getting out and running ahead of the defense, who was too lazy to get back, and that ball was stolen away. Heikkinen, ball fake, drives, kicks to the corner. Cruz sets 3, got it. Dom Cruz, 26-10. His first three-pointer of the game and his first basket of the game. Heikkinen guarding Steele. Mannion looking for somebody. Tossed it across the court. Ball movement, Bailey thinks about the 3. He looks to drive. Posted up Cruz. Finds Mannion. Steele attacks, and he misses it. A little out of control, and it's tossed ahead and stolen away nearly by Mannion. And Cruz deflected it off the deflection from Mannion, so it's going to be Salem basketball. And Coach Collin knows that Salem doesn't have a whole lot of depth, so he's trying to get this game going up and down while he has plenty of players he can sub in and out as he has already. See how the Quakers respond to the pressure. Tossed and nearly stolen away. Sampson guarded by Delicio. That ball is missed, rebounded by Shapiro. Shapiro kicks it ahead. Castronova gets it. Castronova takes the 2. Sampson attacks. Sampson gets it blocked, but a foul called against Weaver. And that will send Sampson to the free throw line for a pair of shots. Good block, but he got too much of the body, too.
Gets a foul number 1, Ben Weaver, his first personal team foul number 2. Camden Sampson to the line. 2 shots.
And the first shot is up and good. Checking back in will be Roberts for Shapiro. Second one is also good. Converts both attempts at the line. Roberts looking to find a man. Finds Delicio, who swings back over to Weaver. Weaver to Roberts, who gives it over to Castronova. Weaver back in the paint. Finds Roberts. Delicio drives underneath the Weaver. Weaver gets it blocked and stolen away. Picked up. Here comes Risen. Risen makes it, and the foul. A 3-point play opportunity on the way for Risen, and he has his first basket of the game. Steele will check back in for the Quakers. He's going to get Mannion in. And that shot is all the way in and out. Russo finds Delicio, gives it over to Roberts. Roberts passes the shot, finds Weaver in the corner. Weaver passes up that shot to give it to Castronova. Castronova pulls a 3. And that rims in and out. Kick the head. Risen is going to attack Weaver. Risen tosses it back to the top of the key. Sampson drives, spins and kicks to Fink. Fink gets it deflected, and Bailey has it 3-point line. He runs over man, and a foul is not called, but a missed shot, and Roberts finds Weaver in the corner, who drives baseline. The Weaver goes for the slam, doesn't get it, puts it back up, and he misses this one again. And a foul called against Salem. That one will go on Risen, which will be his 3rd foul. and will likely cause him to come out of the game for the remainder of this half.
His third personal team foul, number 3.
Weaver comes out.
Canfield ball out of bounds.
Castronova gets it in. Mahoning pulls up from the free throw line. It's short and rebounded by Bailey. Bailey kicks it ahead to Sampson. Swings to the corner. A three-pointer for Fink. Fink misses it short. Delisio gets it, and he's looking ahead. Finds Roberts. Delisio attacking Steele, and he misses it off the layup attempt. And it's kicked ahead to Steele. Steele, little floater, misses it. No foul called and a lot of contact. Hit ahead to Delisio, and Delisio puts it up and good. Transition points have been the story of this first half, and the Cardinals are taking advantage of every transition opportunity. Stolen away by Delisio nearly, but Bailey gets it back. Steele kicks to the corner. Sampson to Steele, who backs off the dribble. He drives, kicks it under to Bailey, gets a man in the air and backs him down. Bailey steps through and he misses it. It's going to be rebounded by Castronova. 1:20 and counting left in this first half of play. The Cardinals will slow it down a bit. A timeout called by Cullen as he hasn't used one to this point. We'll get a nice play drawn up out of the break and see what they can do. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll stay with him. 30-14, 16-point lead for Canfield. And Cardinals have a number of players near double figures. Cruz has a few points. Delisio has 7. Weaver has a number, as well as Castronova with 6. And we'll see what the Cardinals bench drew up for the team. Castronova has it, dumps it under to Manillo. Little post catch. Hook doesn't go, but rebounded by Mahoning. Mahoning misses it, but he gets it back, puts it on the ground again, and he is fouled, and it's off. But he'll go to the free throw line for 2 points. Good work on the glass from Mahoning. I'm going to call that one on Deontay Steele. That's his first. First one is up and off the front of the rim. Mahooning's second one barely grazes the rim, and Bailey gets it. Looking ahead. Finds Sampson. It's all alone. He drives. Sampson underneath. The shot is off. Rebounded by Mahoning. Mahooning's looking for a guard to give it to. Delisio has it. Delisio guarded by Steele. Manillo does not like a shot. Castronova. Now here's Delisio, 22 seconds. And a foul called against the Quakers. Bondillo gets fouled. Will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's on 12, Lance Bailey, his first foul. So no more fouls for the guys who are in foul trouble for Salem, but the other players are racking them up here too. And the first free throw is off the mark. Second free throw is long as well and rebounded by the Quakers. Nearly stolen away, and they're going to call a foul. 3 seconds left, 2. And Steele gets hammered on the shot.
That is terrible!
And that will end the quarter. So we're going to go to break here on YSN Live at halftime. And we're back here on your Sports Network, about to start the second half of play. 30-14, a relatively low scoring first half. 30 points is a very solid benchmark for a half in high school basketball, and 14 is something you want to improve upon. But right now, Canfield has all the momentum, the home court advantage, and to be honest, not as much foul trouble as the Quakers. And Bailey will start off the half with the ball. Looking to attack against Russo. Russo gets Bailey to pick up his dribble. He's looking for somebody. He finds Sampson. Sampson looking to get it inside to Jones. Can't do so. Bailey looking to attack. Nearly stolen away. And Russo gets called for the reach, and maybe that was a makeup foul for the no call at the end of the first half. It was a very physical play and could have gone either way. And of course it went the way of the Cardinals. Sampson has it off the catch. Little handoff and miscommunication on who took the switch or go through the screen, and Bailey gets it ripped away. And it's going to be over and back. They're going to call, they originally called over and back. And then overruling from the other official was that the ball was tipped. And attacking and dishing it on the baseline was Risen, but Risen got his pass deflected out of bounds, looking for Fink. Bailey finds in Risen. Risen hands it off to Bailey. Little floater, and it is an offensive foul called on the Quakers. Bailey gets his second foul.
You're
not going to call the check. That's what they got to do to get them off.
Three-pointer for Russo, short, rebounded, and Bailey has it. And the Quakers have been trying to get it inside all day to Jones, but it's not happening. It's been a good effort by all Cardinal post defenders to keep him without the ball and off the block. He catches that ball in the corner. I think that's what Coach Cullen wants. He dishes it to Fink. Fink slips but passes it over to Sampson. Sampson underneath, and miscommunication stolen away by Shapiro. Shapiro attacking, passes to Castronova. Swings to the perimeter. Cruz attacks. Nice pass to Weaver. Weaver keeps his foot on the ground, gets it out, and Russo has the ball, and he'll find his point guard Shapiro. Underneath, and then they're gonna find Cruz in the corner, 3. Cruz gets it, and that's what a shooter does. Doesn't matter who's by you. If you have enough space to get that off, doesn't matter how much it is, you pull it on a design play. Cruz got it, Cruz made it, and nearly stolen away by Castronova. Attack and a kick ball called against the Cardinals. Fink tried to bounce pass underneath to Jones, but Jones has not had much success getting the ball all day. If he has, it hasn't been on the block, or if it is on the block, he gets stripped of the ball immediately. Good defense so far by the Cardinals. A good game plan drawn up from Coach Cullen. Jones gets it on the perimeter. And he throws it away. And that's just two teammates not being on the same page. Jones thought his teammate was going to come out and catch the ball on the wing, and instead he cut. Cruz will get the ball, run this play. Toss to Weaver. Shapiro gets it. Cutting. Trying to get the lob to Weaver, but didn't work, so now Russo resets. to zone and get the ball to the high post. That's what Shapiro was thinking. He attacks, and the key against the zone is you can knock down your three-point shots, then they'll go out of the zone. And if you can get the ball in the high post, then you'll attack the zone every way that you can, and you'll find an opening one way or the other. That ball is in off the little right-handed layup by Fink, 33-16. Russo called for the travel. So Kuhn comes in for the Cardinals. He'll take out Weaver. Fink has it. Looking ahead for Sampson. He has 2-on-1 underneath. And a layup, first basket of the day for Jones. And but the Quakers are glad to get him going. Russo pulls up from three, gets it to go. Russo answers back with a three. And now nearly a 20-point lead again as it's at 18. Fink thought about the three, couldn't get it off. Risen tosses it back to Bailey. Here's Sampson, pressured. Bailey for three, gets it back. Underneath, stolen away by McCoon, and he couldn't get it into Jones. A little too low a pass. Castronova gives it to Russo. Russo pulls a three from the top of the key, and that one goes in and out, and then rebounded by Jones, and a foul called on Salem's Jones. And called against the Cardinals, and will be Ray McCoon. And foul called against Castronova. Foul called on the floor on Canfield. It's McCoon, another foul. His second, and coming back in for the Cardinals. That's Landon Shina. Thrown away by the Cardinals. Roberts pushes it ahead to Shapiro. Shapiro, good pass. McCoon. 3-point for Roberts. It's missed. Sampson gets the rebound, kicks it ahead to Risen. Steele looks to drive. He kicks. Three-pointer for Sampson from the top of the key. It's off and rebounded nearly by Shina, but then deflects off from out of bounds. Will be Salem basketball with 2:55 left to go in the third. Steele. Little left-handed shot. Knock it by Sampson, puts it back up off the rim, rebounded, and Risen gets fouled on the rebound. And it's going to be another Canfield foul, the fifth team foul. Two shots coming now for Risen, and the second foul on Roberts. First shot from Risen is off the mark. Checking back in for the Quakers will be Ben Sevier. He'll come in and get back. That shot is good, so splitting a pair is Risen, and here comes Mannion to come get him. Send him back to the bench for a little breather. 17-point Cardinal lead, 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. The Salem run needs to happen soon if they want to be within striking distance. Shapiro gets it over. Shapiro looks to the corner. McCune pulls a three-pointer, and that ball is off. It's going to be rebounded by the Cardinals, and a corner three for Shapiro. And Shapiro gets that to go. Assisted by Delicio. And a 20-point lead now for the Cards. Another steal for the Cardinals. Shapiro, that's another one. Puts it on the floor, and he gets fouled.
Good foul.
They're going to call a foul on Sampson. That's his second foul. And there's 2:04 left in the third. Foul on the floor, so inbounding from the baseline will be Shapiro. McCune back to Shapiro. Tries a no-look pass, and it can't be handled by Shina. Delicio gets called for the block as he didn't get his feet set, and Mannion will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws.
Canfield foul number 2, Jake Delicio, his first personal. That'll send Ty Mannion to the line, shooting 2.
Mondillo will be back in the game for the Cardinals, and he'll get Shapiro. And the second shot is good. 39-21. Roberts facing the pressure, gets to Bondillo. Finds Delicio. Roberts pulls a three, and Roberts' three is good. Another three-pointer for Canfield, and they're starting to pull away now. A 21-point lead. It's the largest lead of the game, and that ball is nearly turned over by Mannion. He gets pressured. Bounce pass thrown in to Sevier, stolen away by Delicio. Delicio on the break. Delicio goes up, and Delicio lays it in. 44-21. Bailey finds Steele on the cut. A nice cut, nice pass, and a good finish. Steele. Mondillo gets nearly stripped, and he gets fouled. Gonna call it on 20 Sevier.
Salem foul number 20, Ben Sevier, his first personal, team foul number 3. Canfield ball, out of bounds.
Go, Black.
Kim puts it on the floor, puts it up, and off the mark, but he fights for the rebound, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Canfield basketball. Got a couple Quakers around. McCune trying to fight for that, and Canfield will retain possession. Delicio gets it into Roberts. Roberts, hand off to Delicio.
Corner.
They're running the play, and Mondillo travels. .35 seconds remaining. Steele nearly double dribbled or carried. And a nice play by Bailey, but he couldn't finish. McCune's going to slow it down and find a point guard. That's Delicio. Delicio swings to the corner. Mondillo drives. Tried feeding it under to McCune, and he threw it away. .3 seconds left. Sampson's going to pull up at the end of the buzzer, and that one's going to go off the mark. 44-23 after 3 quarters. Canfield 8 minutes away from improving their record here. And we're back here on YSN Live. Canfield 8 minutes away from a win. And Cruz pulls a 3 to start the quarter, and he gets that to go. 47-23. Cruz pounding Mannion. Mannion looking for somewhere to go. And he finds Sampson. The ball is nearly stolen away by Cruz. It'll stay with Salem. Bailey will check back in. Tossed in and risen. It's nearly kicked. Castronova looking for Cruz in the corner. Cruz can't catch it, but he gets it back and he fires, and it doesn't matter. Clean catch or not, Cruz nailed that, and it's a 52-23 game. Steele pulls the three, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Heikkinen. Castronova pulls up from the mid-range, and that's good. Castronova, 29-point lead for Canfield, and Salem just trying to piece together what they can. They scored 9 points so far the second half. That ball's deflected again and stolen away again. Canfield's defense is stifling. Castronova gets fouled. Castronova would have thrown that ball away because he thought someone was in the corner, but he got fouled on the pass, and it's going to be on the floor. Three-pointer is good. Another three. Castronova buries another shot. Castronova's total is up to 13. And another foul on Canfield. That's a Heikkinen. Excuse me, that's on Cruz rather than Heikkinen. And stolen away again almost. But Russo is out of bounds, and here comes Delicio. Steele kicks it. Risen, guarded by Heikkinen. He nearly loses it. And here's Sampson. Sampson goes up and under, and he gets called for the travel. That's going to go the way of Salem. Ball was turned over. Castronova was looking for Delicio, and Delicio couldn't get the ball in time, and Mannion was there to help force the turnover. Mannion lowers his shoulder, and that's an offensive foul. He definitely extended the arm. Shapiro fouled by Mannion, so 2 fouls in a matter of seconds for Mannion. Roberts attacks, misses a shot with the left-handed layup, and he's gonna be trailing 4 on 5. Mannion dumps underneath to Jones. Jones, that ball goes in on the shot. Castronova Licio to Roberts. And a foul called. That's on Bailey. That's his third foul. And Cruz and Castronova will come out for the Cardinals. Licio will take this one out and get it into Roberts. And I'm not exactly sure why the Quakers are fouling intentionally here. There's 5 minutes left to go in the game, and they're going to send Roberts to the line. Mannion picks up his third foul. First shot is in. 58-25. And Roberts gets both to go. 24-point Cardinal lead. And Heikkinen called for the foul. Couldn't keep his hands off of the driving Bailey. And that's it's going to warrant a substitution. Landon Shina comes in for Heikkinen. Mannion in the corner. He drives, and he is fouled by Rondillo.
Foul for 23, Nico Rondillo, his second personal, team's third. Quakers ball out of bounds.
Jump ball, and that'll be Salem basketball. Jones gets the ball on a block. He's posting up. Little hook shot off the mark. Rebounded by Roberts, and Roberts is fouled. Call's going to be called on Anthony Cullen. And it'll send Canfield back to the line. And shot is off the mark by Roberts. Out of bounds, it's going to go to Canfield as Rondillo's pressure forces a turnover. And a timeout called by Salem. And we're back here on your sports network. Tim Corso with you guys, and got a lopsided affair, a 35-point Canfield lead with 4:25 left to go in the final quarter of play. Coach Cullen's group will advance on the year, and it appears that Salem keeps fouling a 35-point lead, as it is a running clock, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm a little curious to why they're fouling. I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't intentional foul. One is off the mark and rebounded by Bailey. Ball's going to be thrown. Steele loses the ball. Saved away. Delicio has it. He's attacking underneath. Shina missed the shot and rebounded by Mannion. Throws it ahead to Jones. And Steele is hurt on the court, so they're going to pause action for the injury timeout. So we're going to have .3:15 and counting. So this is a running clock now. The only stop for timeouts and, of course, official timeout. Any kind of timeout, really. And that's a foul called on Heikkinen. It's going to be the fourth team foul on Canfield. One more from the bonus. 2:49 and counting. And Jones gets fouled. So fifth foul, and it's going to be a shooting foul anyway. So it'll be 2 free throws for Jones. That's the fourth foul on Heikkinen, and we'll see if they keep him in, although it is a running clock, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. First one is good, and it's back under a running clock. And scorekeeper here really isn't abiding by that. I believe it's 35. Could be wrong, could be 30, but actually it is under 35. And the Salem coach just reached over and said it's fine if you keep it at a running clock now. Because if both coaches agree, you can keep it at a running clock, even if it's under the running clock threshold. But we never see that. We rarely see that. And now it's a 33-point lead, for Cardinals, and Heikkinen will pull a three. Heikkinen misses that. It's rebounded by McCoon. He's going to try putting it back up, but he dumps it underneath, and a nice little floater by Roberts puts it up, and 62-27. Manual sub out as now we're under 50 seconds remaining. 62-27, Canfield trying to foul again. And I'm not entirely sure why the Quakers are fouling intentionally. It's I don't know, it's something I've never seen before in watching all the basketball I've watched. But free throw was off. And that's going to end the game. 63-27, the final score. Canfield beats Salem by a score, 63-27, a 36-point victory for the Cards and Coach Cullen's group. Thanks for joining us on YSN, and if you enjoyed this game, you can watch Canfield and Salem the rest of the year, and we have every other team in the area you could ask for. We'll be on YSN back on Monday with a bunch of girls basketball and boys basketball games. Thanks for joining us here.